What's up, YouTubers? This is your boy, Big Metroid Fan 12, coming to you with another video game review. And in this review, we're going to talk about the game NBA Live 95, which was released on the Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis, and PC by Electronic Arts and Hitmen Production. And this game is pretty much was licensed by the NBA and the NBA Players Association and stuff. And pretty much this is the first NBA Live game in the franchise, and this game is pretty much based off of the 1994 NBA season where the Houston Rockets won the NBA championship. And there's pretty much one minor difference between the Genesis and the Super Nintendo version, in that the Super Nintendo version has the roster to the 93 season, you know what I'm saying, for us the NBA, and the Genesis version has the 94 season in terms of the rosters and stuff like that. Now, this particular game, NBA Live game, has like pretty much 27 teams in it from that particular season, which included the LA Lakers, the Detroit Pistons, Boston Celtics, the Knicks, and stuff like that, along with the other teams and stuff. And this was a year prior to the Toronto Raptors and the Vancouver Grizzlies, now known as the Memphis Grizzlies, that came into the NBA as expansion teams and stuff. Now, the modes in the game are the exhibition mode, season mode, playoffs, and mode series and stuff. Now, with the exhibition, it's pretty much the equivalent of the preseason, you know what I'm saying, of the NBA and stuff, where you pick two teams and just have a game, you know what I'm saying. Now, the seasons where you, of course, pick a specific team, whether it's like the Lakers or Boston or the Miami Heat, and you pretty much have them go through the season in an attempt to get into the playoffs and become NBA champion and stuff. Now, one thing worth noting, that once you like pick a specific game, and the opponent, you can either choose the team that you pick to go through the series, or the opponent of that team. Whether if you like pick say like the Chicago Bulls to go through the season, you can like pick either them, or say like the Detroit Pistons, if it's like it happen to be the game that show up, you know. Now, with the playoff modes, it is either from the season mode, where the top 16 teams made the playoffs, you know what I'm saying, from the Eastern and Western Conference, or you pretty much just pick a team, pick the playoff mode, then pick a team, and go through the NBA playoffs and stuff. And of course, the playoffs are based off of the 16 team NBA playoff bracket, where 8 teams from the Eastern Conference face each other in an elimination style tournament, along with the 8 Western Conference team, where the first round is the best of 3. And the remaining rounds are the best of 7. That's how the NBA playoffs worked, like back then, at least, you know what I'm saying. Now they changed to where the first round is the best of 7 series around, like the other rounds and stuff. Now, you can also do, like, pretty much do other things and stuff, like change the difficulty with rookie, which is the easy mode, starter, which is normal, and difficulty, which is hard. Plus, you can pretty much change the style of play, you know what I'm saying, whether it's arcade, simulation, or custom. Now, with this part of it, it pretty much like change the like the options and the rules and stuff like that. Where if you change it to the change, pretty much change the style of simulation rather. You pretty the rules like traveling, backcourt, and the files are like pretty much turned on and stuff by default. And if it's on arcade, is off by default and everything. And with custom, you can cut on or off which rule you want, whether it's traveling and backcourt files and stuff like that. With the options, you can change the volume to the effects and music, listen to the soundtrack, change the sound mode and other things like that. And of course, you can change the time limit per quarter, which is 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 8 minutes, or 12 minutes. Now the graphics and design for NBA Live '95 are pretty good with some nice color palettes and stuff, even though it's kind of dated. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much the controls and gameplay are pretty good, you know what I'm saying? And they're pretty much the best aspect of NBA Live '95 and everything. And the soundtrack for NBA '95 is pretty decent, even though it's pretty limited to the select screen and the stat screen and everything like that. Now, NBA Live '95 is a pretty good game from an overall perspective, you know what I'm saying? It is a pretty good basketball game. And if you retro basketball games that came out for the Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis and stuff, NBA Live '95 is the game for you, you know. Now, as far as the score, I definitely give it pretty much a 9 out of 10 because it's a pretty good game. It's not like majorly flawed or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? This is the type of game, basketball game that you want when you talk about retro basketball games, whether you're talking about them on NES, Super Nintendo, Genesis, or anything like that. With that being said, you can sound off about NBA Live '95, whether you like the Super Nintendo version, PC version, or the Genesis version, and all that. With that being said, if you like this video, don't hesitate to click the thumbs up button. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell notification button. This is your boy Big Metroid Fan 12 signing off.